Hi, my name is Carville Hollingsworth, and this is my explanation of Lab 6. So here's my circuit. I have 5 volts, which is the red wire, connected to the red on the servo motor. I have it grounded on the ground port, the ground right there. And then I also have the orange wire connected to pin 7, which is digital pulse width modulation. I have this green wire A2, which is connected to the potentiometer at the center port, and then the bottom of the potentiometer is grounded while the top is powered up. So that's everything you need to power the servo motor. Now here's my code. There we go. So first we initialize an arbitrary angle value so that there's no errors, and then we initialize a t period value of 2000 and serial.begin, setting our baud rate at 11.5200. Then we enter into the void loop. So we initialize A2, which is the potentiometer value, and then print that potentiometer value. Delay of 10, right? So there's no errors, just to keep everything spread out a little bit, to keep reading in potentiometer values, and eventually to convert that into the rotation of the servo motor. So we create this T control value by mapping the potentiometer value, which is from 0 to 1023, and we map this value to 0 to t period, which is basically just like multiplying by a ratio. It's just map is just an easier way of rationalizing everything, just using a ratio, I guess. And then we initialize the angle by mapping that T control value from -90 to 90, which is the rotation of the servo motor, which, I mean, some people can say 0 to 180 degrees, but it can be -90 to 90 as well. So, and then finally we do digital write, which uses pulse width modulation on pin 7 to be on for a certain amount of time, and that amount of time is controlled by the delay microseconds function, which is basically just the T control value. And then we switch the digital write, so we switch it into off with digital write low, and that's controlled by T period minus T control. So that's enough explanation. Now I'm going to show you how it works. So you have the servo motor, place it right there, and here's the potentiometer. Oops, sorry. So you can see the servo motor, and then here's the potentiometer. I'm trying to get everything in one shot here, which is a little bit of a better angle. So I move it, and then I move it. Oops. So you can see that it works, and then you can verify with the code as well. It's kind of difficult to keep it upright, but let's get a second view. So you can see, so moving the potentiometer, moves. There you go. So as you can see, it works, and that's the end of my Lab 6 submission. I think that goes over everything. Oh, here's the serial monitor as well. Oops, yeah, there it is. So this is printing out like the angle, -90, the potentiometer value, and then we can change it. So once I change the, sorry, I'm running out of time here. I don't want to get to the 5-minute mark, but you know, once I start turning it a little bit, right, you can see that it updates. Oops, sorry. With different values, potentiometer values, etc., etc. So you can see that it works. So yeah, hope you enjoyed my video, and this is my homework submission.